Do you struggle with stubborn acne? Your skincare routine is not the issue. Your hormones are. Let's talk about why on Hormone Happy Hour. So, to dive in, I am the acne queen. I have always had acne, and ever since I was a young girl, just acne all over, and I've done it all. In high school, I did everything from this is going to age me, but sea breeze to Accutane to topicals to pills to birth control, etc., to try to clear up my skin. Some of it worked, some of it did not, and some of it worked until it didn't anymore. And then about 10 years ago, this is what my face looked like. I had acne everywhere. I had just started working at a corporate gym where I felt like I was on stage and everyone was staring at me because of my acne. I knew that this had to be hormonal because I tried everything else to make it disappear. And it wasn't until I went and I got a facial that I had my wake up call. The facial interacted with something I was taking to improve my acne. This was definitely malpractice on their side. However, I will not call them out of who they are, etc., on here. But that facial interacted with the chemicals of whatever I was taking at the time and burned my skin to the point where I was peeling off layers and layers of my skin. And this was not a chemical peel. I decided to kind of lean into what was going on hormonally with my acne. I did everything. I did all of the topicals, the creams, the pills, etc. that they told me to. That never worked long term for me. So what else could I do? Well, here's what I've done over the years to help improve my acne from going from this to now this. Number one, I simplified my skincare routine. So I am guilty. I used to buy everything. If I saw something really trendy that looked really good that an influencer was doing, I would buy it. If I heard from a friend that this topical or this pill worked, I would go to the dermatologist and ask for it. Instead, I quit all of that and I really just started focusing on being simple with my skincare. I used products that were very clean, very basic, nothing fancy. I think like my skincare line literally costs under $50 for all of it, for a cleanser, for a moisturizer, etc. By simplifying my skincare routine, I was not stripping my skin. I was not doing anything fancy. I wasn't clogging my pores. It really just felt more refreshing. And I actually enjoy my skincare routine more now than I ever have. Number two, I really focused on my gut health. Because I have PCOS and endometriosis, it has impacted my gut health in a ton of ways that I can't even begin to like go into during this video. However, I really started focusing on what was working and what was not. I had in the past eliminated gluten and dairy, and I did see some progress with that. And now, how I approach my diet with my skincare is I can have gluten and dairy, but if I have too much of it together, it causes a breakout. If I have wine, it causes a breakout. So I don't have wine. I just know the times that I'm more susceptible to having breakouts, if I'm more stressed, then I shouldn't have as much gluten and dairy. So understanding where my body is and matching it with what I'm putting into my body as food is very important with my skincare. Number three, sweating. You guys know I love working out. I love lifting. I love running. I do think that that helps with skin and it can also hurt. However, when I added the dry sauna into my routine for my skincare, it honestly was a game changer. Sitting in the sauna for 15 minutes a couple times a week really helped me sweat things out, helped clear up my skin, and my skin never looked better after I started doing the sauna. And number four, stress management. So I am a type A person, which definitely leads to a lot of my hormonal issues, including my skin issues. But managing my stress has really helped with my skincare. When I am more stressed, I will have breakouts. When you're more susceptible to stress, for example, in your luteal phase, when you're more susceptible to stress, cortisol impacts you a little bit more. I have more breakouts, as well as your hormones are going a little bit crazy to prepare for your menstrual cycle. Managing my stress has been very important for my skin. And for a bonus, if it is into your budget, start getting facials. Make sure you research, obviously, somebody who is comfortable with acne. But go get facials. Bring your basic skincare line so they can see everything that you are doing and not have a reaction like I did previously. And that will help clear up your pores. One of my biggest things after I was diagnosed with PCOS is I started getting facials every 4 to 6 weeks, and it really improved my skin. If you have adult acne, I understand it is totally embarrassing. I see you, especially if you are people facing. It feels like that's all people see from you. And you just wonder to yourself, why do I still have this? I thought this was going to go away after my teen years. If you have adult acne, I do want to hear from you. What are you doing to help with your acne? What resonated from this video? What can you start incorporating into your own life? And that is all I have for you on Hormone Happy Hour today. I will see you next time. Cheers.